Welcome back to the fifth video in our series all about that little word de. And today we're going to be looking at verbs that have de attached to them. And something that's really confusing for English speakers is that some verbs always have the de with them, some have a, and some don't have anything at all. So we're going to have a look at that today. Have you ever noticed or been confused about why sometimes when we want to put two verbs next to each other, like try to do or start to see or have to clean or whatever, that sometimes you need a little word in between the two verbs and sometimes you don't, and sometimes that can be quite confusing for us. So, for example, il essaie de faire, he tries to do something. Il commence à faire, he's starting to do something. Il doit faire, he has to do something. So each time we can see that it's to do because we've got the verb faire here, but for some strange reason, sometimes we use de, sometimes we do use a, and sometimes we don't use anything. So we're going to try and work out why that is today. So the basic idea is that some French verbs can't be directly followed by an infinitive. So an infinitive is the second verb that's the full base form of the verb, the verb that you'd find in the dictionary that ends in either an ER, an IR or an RE, okay? Some French verbs need either a de or an a in between. In English, we don't have anything like that. In English, there's nothing. It's just I try to do, I decide to do, I forget to do. This, the to do, that's the English version of the infinitive. So we don't need an extra word in between ever, but in French sometimes they do. So the de or a acts as that bridge in between. So there are some common verbs that are followed by de, and when I was putting this together I thought this could sound like a grumpy cat saying all of these different things, and it might just be a way to help you remember. Maybe it's just a silly thing, but it might help you remember some of them, the most common ones. So essayer de is to try to. So our cat says, j'essaie de supporter les gens, mais c'est difficile. I try to stand people, but it's difficult. The next one, décider de, to decide to. J'ai décidé de rester au lit toute la journée. I decided to stay in bed all day. Décider de plus the verb rester. Oublier de, to forget to. J'ai oublié de laisser l'oiseau à l'extérieur. I forgot to leave the bird outside. Refuser de. Je refuse de partager mon canapé. I refuse to share my sofa. Choisir de. J'ai choisi d'ignorer tout le monde aujourd'hui. J'ai choisi d'ignorer tout le monde aujourd'hui. I've chosen to ignore everybody today. Arrêter de, to stop. She's telling us now. Arrête de me caresser. Stop stroking me. Finir de, j'ai fini de lécher mes poils. I've finished licking my fur. So it might be a silly way to remember, but I felt like all of them had a similar kind of feel to them, and they could all be quite grumpy kind of sentences. They obviously don't have to be, they can be anything you want, but it can just be a way to help you remember. So all of these ones, these are all followed by de before we put our next full verb, our second verb, the infinitive. There's a couple of really useful verb phrases with de as well, and they are avoir besoin de. This is something that most people already will know. Avoir besoin de means to need to, but what people often forget is that they need to put the de in. So often my students, I hear them say without the de. So j'ai besoin d'aller au magasin de pêche. This is our happy fisherman now. J'ai besoin d'aller au magasin de pêche. J'ai besoin, I need, and then we need a de. It looks like that because aller starts with a vowel, so otherwise it would be de, aller. So we put them together. J'ai besoin d'aller au magasin de pêche. I need to go to the fishing shop. And then the other one is this avoir envie de, which means to feel like doing something or to want to do something. J'ai envie de, and then our second verb, pêcher. I feel like fishing, or I want to fish. So j'ai envie de pêcher. J'ai besoin de, j'ai envie de. I need to, I want to. I feel like, I fancy. Now here are some that take a, and these are the kind of most common four that take a, and I thought these ones fitted with a happy dog. So here, commencer à, je commence à sauter quand tu me dis promenade. So I start to jump when you say to me walkies. Continuer à, to continue doing something. So je continue à remuer la queue. Remuer la queue is to wag my tail. So I'm continuing to wag my tail. I just keep wagging my tail. Réussir à means to manage, to succeed. These are all quite positive things. So I've managed, I've succeeded. J'ai réussi à attraper la balle pour la 100e fois. I succeeded in catching the ball for the 100th time. And the last one, maybe not as positive, but still not quite as grumpy. J'hésite à is to hesitate to do something. So j'hésite à sortir quand il pleut. I'm hesitating, I hesitate to go out when it rains. And then some verbs, so we've had our de, kind of slightly grumpy verbs. We've had our a, which are our more kind of happy dog verbs. And then the third type are the ones that take neither de nor a. So these are the verbs that take nothing. And the way that we can kind of categorise them, there's more than this, but these are kind of the key ones. Just like there are more do's and more as, I just gave you a few key ones. But here are a few key ones to remember. If you're wanting to use the near future, so you're wanting to say, I'm going to eat, for example, then we don't need an extra word in the middle. We just go je vais, which is from the verb aller. So je vais manger. I'm going is je vais, and then we just put whatever infinitive we want to say that we're going to do afterwards. We don't need a little word in between. These three verbs are called modal verbs. You don't really need to know that, but that is the name of the kind of category of verb. And they do things like allow you to say I can, I must, or I have to, and I want, or want to do something. So je peux manger, I can eat. Je dois manger, I must eat. Je veux manger, I want to eat. So again, with those three verbs, the can, must, want, the kind of coulda, woulda, shoulda type verbs, they don't need anything between the first verb and the second verb. And the last lot of verbs that don't need anything between the first and second verb is opinion verbs. So j'aime manger means I like to eat. J'adore manger, I love to eat. Je déteste manger, I hate to eat. Je préfère manger, I prefer to eat. So opinion verbs don't need that little de or a either. So the key question to ask yourself, think about, is it on that de list? Is it kind of refusing to and finishing and choosing and deciding? Is that on that de list, in which case you need a de? Is it on our happy dog list where we are continuing and starting and succeeding and hesitating? Then we need an a. And is it either talking in the future, talking about what we can, must, or want to do, or giving an opinion? Then we don't need a word in between at all. So here's a common mistake for you. J'essaie parler français, but the correct version is j'essaie de parler français. Next week, if you are interested, we have the part 6 of this series, and it's all about de after adjectives. So saying content de, surpris de, fier de, why feelings and reactions need that little de afterwards. We can talk about that.